So today I'll be talking about the top 10 worst businesses to venture into in Nigeria. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Jusino here, and relax while I take you on a journey. So starting off at number 1 is POS business. I don't care what you have to say, but you see POS business. This is one business that I can't even venture into. Is highly risky, and then the profit to me is nothing compared to the risk attached to this business. Do you know that if peradventure you get robbed, which is very rampant these days, most POS people get robbed on daily basis. I have a friend that she was robbed. They took 600,000 naira from her. That's not just the only scenario. Let me give you guys another scenario. There's this POS guy that stays in my street. His neighbor, the armed robbers came there, and then they collected money from the other person, and then the other guy tried to struggle with them. They shot him in his eyes, and they still took the money. So POS business is very risky. I don't care to me, it's not even that profitable compared to the risk attached to it. Okay, what if you have error in transaction? Like, I have a friend that does POS business. There was a time she was meant to send 9,000 naira to somebody, and she ended up sending 90,000 naira. It wasn't her mistake anyways, it was her sales girl's mistake. That's not just the only one. Okay, you do transaction, there's just so many stories attached to it. That's why you see POS business, I can't even try it. At number 2 is selling of clothes. What's with the clothes, Jesus? Like, literally everybody in Nigeria sells clothes. What is going on? Most celebrities have clothing brand. You see, clothes business is something I can't do because it's so saturated. Like, everybody is selling clothes, and then the profit is not even that much. So why is everybody selling clothes? Maybe because it's quite easy. Like, it's very easy and stress-free. You can become a drop shipper. You have somebody do the dirty work, while your own is just to post, get customers, send it to your supplier. Your supplier handles the delivery. Maybe that's why most people venture into it. I don't know. But you see, me, I cannot venture into clothing business. I don't even like it. At number 3, I have frozen food business. It's also known as cold room. Frozen food business is one business that, oh my god, it requires a whole lot, and then the profit it generates is little to nothing. This is one business that you have to have electricity 247 to preserve the meat and keep it fresh. Okay, in a kind of country like Nigeria where we don't have stable power supply, you end up running generator, which is additional cost. Now that fuel is like 700, 950 a liter, and then you have to run 24 hours on plant. How do you want to do it? And at number 4, I have pastry business. You see, pastry business, oh my god, it requires a whole lot. Because why? You will buy everything you need to bake, and then you still put in your time, your energy, your effort, your knowledge before you can make something out of it. You buy from flour, and now that flour is very expensive now. You see anybody running a pastry business, oh my god, it's not easy. I know of a big brand, what's their name? I can't even remember. I know of a big brand that closed up due to how cost of items in the market kept skyrocketing. Pastry is not something people eat, like cake. It's not something people eat every day. Yes, so it's one business that, and then you still have to have light to preserve whatever you made, like your cake. You still have to preserve them. You still have to put them in fridge and all that. So it takes a lot, and then the profit is little to nothing. At number 5, I have farming. Don't get me wrong, farming is a highly lucrative business, but not in Nigeria. Because why? In this country, we are focused on one thing, which is the oil, neglecting other sectors. A lot of people are not going into agriculture. Why? Because one, there is no security in the country. The Fulani herdsmen has become a menace. People go to their farm and then the Fulani herdsmen unalive them. Nobody will be encouraged to go tomorrow, right? That one aside, there is no food security. You can even have your farm, you go home, and then people go to your farm to steal your stuffs. And then farming requires a whole lot, especially if you're an individual. But if you have money, and for the government and people that have money, it's quite easy for you to afford all those machineries to make the farming process easy. But for an individual, it takes a whole lot. It's a whole lot of time, effort, your strength, everything, because you have to put in the work. For an individual, how do you get access to the land? How do you get access to money? How do you get access to laborers, paying laborers? So farming takes a whole lot. If you don't have the capacity, it's one business that you shouldn't venture into as an individual. At number 6, I have restaurant business. If you're into restaurants as an individual, like Mama Put, local, all these local restaurants you go and eat, not like all these high-end restaurants. Like all these Mama Puts, you run a food business. Food business takes a whole lot. Imagine it's just you doing all the work. You have to wake up, cook, go out there, serve. Oh my God. And food is something that you have to keep making fresh food for people to patronize you. And then imagine when you make fresh food every day. It's a whole lot of work and effort, and maybe you don't get to sell it out that day. It automatically becomes a waste, and that's a loss on your part. You get? So restaurant business is one business that, the way I see restaurant business, like a sole proprietorship, like a Mama Put business, is one business that you can't become rich, you can't become wealthy from that business. Check people that are making it in food business. They are high-end, big people that have the money before they ventured into that business. Do you understand where I'm going to? Yes. So that's it for restaurant business. It's one business that is so stressful. You have to put in the efforts, your work, your money, your time, everything. At number 7, I have logistics business. This is a very tricky one. One is logistics business is very profitable, don't get me wrong, but then it's not just you that is doing the business. You need people. And in this kind of our country that everybody is focused on the now, nobody cares about the future impact. Everybody just wants it na. It's very hard getting God-fearing and trustworthy dispatch riders. Me as a business person, I've had my fair share when it comes to riders. Those people don't have human sympathy at all. You as the CEO of that company, you might have a good vision for your brand, but then the people you are employing, you can't really trust any of them. I had an issue with a dispatch rider last year. These people cut away with items of customers worth millions of naira. You guys, I've not even recovered from that one. So logistics business is one business that if you own a logistics brand, you have to know the kind of people you employ in your company. If not, those riders will spoil the reputation you are trying to build, and they have nothing to lose. Why? Because it's not them that have the business. You pay them monthly. You get? Okay, I had a friend that is into logistics business. Do you know that the person managing his Lagos branch sold his bike and ran away? And then the one managing the branch in Benin, when they walk, they'll tell the guy they did not walk. And then you are not there to supervise everything going on. You work with whatever they tell you, right? They walk most times and tell the guy they don't work. Yeah, so the guy just got fed up with the whole thing and just, disposed everything. So logistics business is one business that you have to be strong mentally and physically, and then you have to know the kind of people you employ in your company. If not, these people will ruin your brand. At number 8, I have mini importation. I started with mini importation, but currently with the Dora please, you guys should forgive my R and L factor. I didn't even know I had it until now. But anyways, let's continue. I started with mini importation, but currently with this dollar rate, mini importation is not as profitable and lucrative as it used to be before. Because why? Let me explain to you guys why I said so. You have some items you want to buy in China. Then when you bring these items, you find out that there's somebody inside markets, like all these big markets like Onitsha, Balogun market, that will sell cheaper than that item you bought from China. In your mind, you'll be like, what is going on? How come these people price still beat yours? The reason is because these people buy in hundreds of thousands of quantity every month. You that is buying 1 kg, 10 kg, you guys don't have the same price list. That person has the VIP price list. He's buying item of 40 million a month, 50 million a month, and then you buy item of maybe 1 million. You guys can't have the same price list. So that person will still sell cheaper. So instead of you buying from China, waiting for 2 weeks thereabouts, you just go to the market and get whatever it is you want. Do you understand? It's not like before that when dollar rate was friendly. I do import from China, but I had to stop because the shipping fee is the problem because of the dollar rate, and then yen is also going up every day. The whole mini importation sector is nothing to write home about currently. At number 9, I have provision store. Provision business is just business that is for daily income. It's not business you use and build house, buy mansion, buy cars, buy luxury cars. You get go to vacation. No, that's not for provision business. Provision business is business of from hand to mouth. From hand to mouth. It's not profitable. We all know. And then you pay rent, you pay governmental fees, you pay if you have somebody working for you, you pay the person, a whole lot of things to pay. You have to power the place 24/7. You have to, like, there's a whole lot attached to provision business, and then the profit is little to nothing. You can sell a carton of biscuits and your profit is like 200, 500. Is that one profit? That one is not profit now. There's no way okay, let's even say some got spoiled out of the carton, or even the person working for you ate some. The profit has not vanished into thin air. So provision business is one business that you cannot count on. You can't count on provision business. If you just want from hand to mouth, like daily income to be coming in, then you don't have any problem with provision business. And at number 10, I have selling of hairs. Hair business is so saturated, and the dollar rate is not even making things easy. This is my own perspective. I don't know about yours. You're entitled to your opinion. This is my opinion. Hair business then is something I wanted to do. I had the passion for it. But currently, with the looks of things, hair business is profitable, don't get me wrong, but all I'm saying is that currently hair business is saturated. A whole lot of people are selling hairs. A whole lot of people are selling hairs. Let's not talk about the losses that are attached to it. You can even pay money to a supplier. The supplier will run away with your money. You are not in Vietnam, you are not in China, you don't even have a passport. So how do you tend to find the person? So that one has just gone like that. Okay, you not, oh God. Okay, let's even say you not order and then the factory sent rubbish hair for you. It's also a loss on your own part. And then there are so many risks attached. You can even send a dispatch rider to deliver hair with a client, and then story enter, maybe blah blah, like a whole lot of things involved in hair business. But overall, hair business is lucrative if you have the tactics, you have the money to buy in large quantities so that you can get very good discounts, and then you have your customer base that will stick with you regardless of the price, regardless of price difference. Yes, and then you have strategy to sell. If you're starting a business and then you're like, there are many people doing it, then you're not ready, because there are many people doing any business. You just have to be unique to stand out. So guys, these are the top 10 business that in my current state, these are businesses I cannot venture into, and that's just it. See you guys on my next video dropping soon. Stay tuned to this channel. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys. Bye bye. And if I missed out on any business you feel should be included in this list, feel free to drop it in the comment section. Okay, bye.